Hey guys, welcome back to the Critterverse. Today we've got just something simple, something easy, something, that if you got the stuff to do it, it'll save you some money. So here I have a 9-inch round silicone mold. It has seen better days. I've had it since I very first started doing resin, and that's been a minute. And you can see right here where I got a little too close to the mold with the torch, and I had to do some in-office or inpatient surgery on the piece to get it out, and it left these craters in the bottom of my mold. And every single time I try to make something in this mold, those two craters show up. So what I've done is I have mixed up about 3 ounces of my Let's Resin silicone rubber, and I've mixed that for 3-4 minutes just to make sure. And yes, this is a 3-ounce cup, and yes, it is very full. I've just mixed it up and made sure that it's all mixed together really, really well. And it's been sitting for a couple of minutes just to let the bubbles come to the top and everything. I'm not stirring it like I'm beating an egg. I'm stirring it very carefully and gently, not only because the mold is ridiculously full, or the cup is ridiculously full, but also because I really don't want to introduce a lot of bubbles. The Less Resin Silicone is the only one that I use. It has never failed me. It works like a charm. I've always been real happy with it. It's very soft. It's very pliable. It's just a really, really good silicone rubber. And this is the 15A that I'm using. So it's good middle of the road. It's good for little molds, big molds, molds that play on rocks. If you're old enough to remember that commercial, like I am. One of the benefits of being 50. So anyway, now that this is all stirred up and it's had a minute to sit around, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it in the bottom of my mold. And what it's going to do is it's going to basically put a brand new bottom on this silicone mold. And any imperfections and any nicks and dings and cracks and crevices and all that stuff that happen to be in the bottom of my mold is going to get sealed up. And if I don't mess with it, it'll just stay on the bottom of this mold. I made another one of these for one of my smaller round molds that I unfortunately did the same thing to, and I ended up taking it out of the bottom of that mold because it also, the size, it's like a 6-inch round, fits perfectly, or 4-inch, one of the two. It fits perfectly in the bottom of my Resiner's Airless. So I took it out of the mold and put it in the bottom of my Airless to keep cups from squidging around when I'm debubbling my resin, and also in case something goes wrong and something bubbles over, it doesn't get all over the bottom of my Airless. So lots of different things you can do with this, but basically that's it. So there's 1, 2, and I just noticed there's another one over here. Little tears in the bottom of the mold that didn't go all the way through, but it was enough to make a difference. That I just poured 3 ounces into it, and it maybe, it's negligible in taking away from the ultimate depth of the mold. It's maybe 1 mil. It's tiny, it's wee, it's bitty, it's minute. So I'm just gonna let this cure up, and it's gonna debubble on its own. I'm not even gonna be fussed about it because it'll just do its thing. And there you go. You just fix the bottom of your mold, and you can use it however you want. And if something happens to that silicone, new silicone pour that you put in there, take it out, pour another one. So that's it. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Cheers.